Azumi bound for Shinkansen is now departing.
Hello from Kyoto. We just arrived yesterday into Kyoto after 7 days of being in Tokyo. It is so nice to have a little bit of a change of scenery, to see a different part of Japan. We are staying at the Mikiwa Kyoto station, which is about 500 meters from the actual station. So it's not connected to the station, which is what I thought it was, but it's like near the station area. While it's warm outside, it's currently raining, so we have been waiting for the rain to clear in order for us to go out. Show you guys outside. Look at how gloomy it is outside. And there you have the residential area, and we can just see Kyoto Tower in the distance. It's probably like 2 blocks away. And then there you just have the little houses. It is so gloomy outside, but I think we're just going to head out anyway because we're only here for about 3 or 4 days, and we definitely want to see and explore as much of Kyoto as possible. So this morning we're going to explore some of the older parts of Kyoto, and yeah, I'm really excited. So far the architecture has been so beautiful here in Kyoto. We had a chance to go for a little walk around the neighborhood last night, and it just feels like we were transformed back in time. And so really keen to explore and show you parts of Kyoto. Let's head out.
Do a taste test. I'm not a fan of matcha, but having come to Japan, I think I'm starting to get a taste of it. Do we have matcha in Australia?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think we probably have the same one. It's very good.
It's really good. We are walking from the touristy area back into the main city area and just seeing the little houses and how people live. It just feels like stepping back in time. Come to the conclusion that everything looks like a painting in Kyoto. It's just so pretty. Good morning from Kyoto. It is a hot one today. We are heading out to go check out the bamboo forest, which is a little bit outside of the central Kyoto area. So the easiest way is to get around through Uber.
What a day. We have been out at the touristy area near the bamboo forest, and then we came back and had a bit of a much needed recharge. What an experience. It was so touristy, and I definitely know how hypocritical that sounds because we are tourists and we're obviously adding to the tourism that's there, but it definitely took away from some of the experience. And because it was so busy, we just really didn't want to spend too much time there. Like, I had a quick look at the bamboo forest and I'm like, let's go. It was just way too crazy and not tranquil and serene at all. So I definitely recommend, if you are thinking about coming to Kyoto and checking out some of the touristy sites, definitely go very early in the morning. We probably got there around 11 or 12, and by then it was just so packed. The experience just was not what I thought it would be. It's interesting because Adam and I were just having a chat that in some ways Kyoto is perhaps more touristy and more busy in the tourist spots than Tokyo, just because it doesn't necessarily have the infrastructure to be able to cope with so many people, whereas I think in Tokyo people are constantly moving, whereas here in Kyoto, where the tourist destinations are, it's just like in that particular spot and there's like nowhere else to go, so people tend to stay in like that one spot. So that was just something interesting, an observation that just be prepared. Kyoto is very touristy, but it definitely is a very beautiful city. Everything just looks like it's from hundreds and hundreds of years ago. The buildings just look like a beautiful painting. Anyway, we stopped by Miffy's kitchen and of course I picked up a few things. Things in Japan are just so darn cute. There is no rhyme or reason for needing things. I'm just like, I think I want that and I'll figure out a use for it later. There's so many things in Japan that remind me of my childhood and it just feels very nostalgic. So I had to pick up a few things. I wanted to do a little haul and a taste test with you. So we picked up this little Miffy kitchen glove. We actually did need a kitchen glove. Then I've got a few shopping bags for groceries. So I definitely try and avoid using plastic bags wherever we can. So we like to have a few of these mesh type bags around. I guess in some ways these are practical. So these will definitely have a use back home. And then I have a little Miffy pencil case. I'll use this more so as like a makeup case. I just love the sort of texture to it, and I just love the quality in Japan for pretty much everything. Like, this is sewn on Sakura flowers. It's not just printed on, so it won't fade off or rub off. And then the stitching there. And this one was in the bakery and I had to pick it up. It is a little cup holder for your coffees, so that you can wrap it around your coffee cup. Instead of using like a takeaway paper, you can just use this. How adorable is that little thing? And it's got a little Sakura on the Velcro as well. So adorable. And then what we lined up for 20 minutes was at the Miffy bakery because we wanted to try the bread. So let's try it together. Sometimes with these gimmicky sort of desserts, it doesn't taste as good as it looks. So I definitely want to do a taste test. This is just the Miffy bread and it's got some green in the middle. I'm going to assume that's matcha or possibly pandan. My Japanese hasn't improved while I'm here, so I couldn't read what was actually inside it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't speak Japanese. Actually, speaking of speaking Japanese, it's amazing how much you can get away with not speaking Japanese. Most people here actually do speak English, and so far we've only needed to know like 3 words, which is konnichiwa, arigatou gozaimasu, and hai, which is yes. So just having those 3 words, we've been able to navigate. All right, let's try this out. That is the little Miffy bread. And this is why it pays to know Japanese. It's not sweet at all. It's actually savory, and there's ham and cheese in there and an edamame bean. So that green thing you saw was an edamame bean. I think Adam would really like this, so I'm going to save it for him. So it is our second to last night out and we are going to head back to the Nishi market area. It's kind of like downtown Kyoto. The sun is just setting, so it's like that beautiful golden glow hour here in Kyoto.
I've possibly been butchering it. It's called Nishiki markets. During the day, it's like a food market with over like 400 stalls. At night time, most of them are closed, but it's still a few shops and eateries that are open. Apparently, it translates into Kyoto's pantry or Kyoto's kitchen. Wow, look at all this sushi bags. Wow, that is incredible. It looks so fresh. The other great thing about the markets is it's close to the shopping precinct. So if you don't feel like going to the markets, you can go spend some money at the shops. Ah, okay.
We're going for that one, yep.
Ready? This is our first, what do you call these? Ball things.
Capsule toy.
Ready?
Yep.
What do we get?
Made in Japan.
Oh yeah, we like this one because it's made in Japan. Oh, it's made out of wood.
Wow.
Cute. Oh, cute. Look at that one. I feel like it needs a friend.
You get like
Look,
it's
a koala.
isn't it?
Yeah, a panda, hedgehog. Was that a rabbit and a lion? I feel like we need to collect them now though. As this is actually a men's store, but we've actually found that they have really cute stationery and trinkets here, and they're all made in Japan, so we definitely want to support local Japan businesses. It's not fun when you're not shopping for yourself. Are we going again?
Yeah.
Okay, we got some more points. We can go again. Cats, dogs. Donut.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I'm gonna have the. No, bring it in.
Arigato. So excited to try this. It's banana juice. I think it's probably just banana milkshake. But
Yeah.
they call it
Banana.
banana juice.
Yeah. Really good.
It's banana milkshake, but they call it banana juice. I wanted to try this corn thing. That's funny. Matcha chocolate. Kyoto is actually famous for its matcha. Super excited. This came highly recommended on Google review, and there was a huge lineup the other night. So the fact that we managed to get it tonight is super cool. There's like a real hard-boiled egg there, and then a fire where we can cook. Oh my gosh, that was probably one of the best meals we've had in Japan, if not best katsu ever. We are at Kyoto Station and heading out of the city today. We're heading to NARA to go check out the deer park as well as try the famous mochi. Pretty excited, but also noting it's pretty hot today, so we'll see how we go. We just missed the train, but there's pretty much one express train that goes to NARA every 10-15 minutes, so we're just waiting for the next one. Discovered you actually need 2 cards. You need your IC card and the limited express ticket cards. We almost got caught out.
Almost got fined. I'd like
Almost got
banished
fined.
from the country.
So many cute merchandise. Arigatou gozaimasu. God, as soon as you walk in, they are everywhere. have come to the famous mochi store in Nara. I can't wait to try this. How excited are you to try the mochi?
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Let's have a look.
So good. Oh, so excited to try this!
Look at the colour.
You can still smell the mochi.
Good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So good.
Tastes like jam.
Oh my god. Let's get some more later. We came back for a second round of mochi. Alright, let's try it again. Does it taste as good as... So good. The best mochi I've ever had. Oh my god. Look at that mochi. To go, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And that is the crowd that's building up for the mochi demonstration. Gosh, this is probably the nicest train we've ever been. I would highly recommend just to come for the training experience. It is our last night here in... I almost forgot where we were. It is our last night here in Kyoto, so it's about 5 o'clock. We're just getting ready to go out. I think we're going to head to the GION area. Apparently it's got a great nightlife district and it's just an area that we haven't really explored here in Kyoto. And there are areas of the city that still have the really old buildings, and apparently it is also the geisha district. Definitely want to walk around the streets and just explore the history there, even though it will probably be dark by the time we get there. But just to be around the streets of GION I think will be very fascinating. Do you want me to look it up on the map? It honestly feels like we have transported back in time, like all the buildings, and it just feels like this was like decades and decades ago. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that geisha that walked past? Oh my goodness, did you guys see the real life geisha? Adam and I can't stop talking about it. We're like, oh, we've seen one. That was so cool. She was just literally like walking on a cloud, just walking past us as we were filming. Apparently you're not meant to ask them for photos or get in their way. You're just meant to like let them get on with their day. It's just, wow, it was incredible seeing her. So beautiful.
See what you got.
Good morning from Kyoto Station. It is our final morning here, so it is the end of our trip in Kyoto. We hope to be able to come back and visit again soon. It is such a beautiful city. Our next stop is Hiroshima, where we'll be spending about 3 or 4 days there, just checking out some of the monuments and museums and just a different side of Japan. We're pretty excited because Adam is really into history, and just being able to see some of that for ourselves and learning about the history of Japan during wartime will be super interesting. So yeah, we're just gonna chill here at the Starbucks. It's so strange because even though you travel to a different country, sometimes you just want something familiar. So we just gravitate towards the Starbucks, and I've really been getting into the matcha here, and the Starbucks matcha is not bad.
There is such a great selection in Kyoto Station for ikiben. Wow, let's try the Shinkansen coffee. You can actually see the coffee being made. That is so cool. Oh, that is hot. I have high expectations for this coffee. Oh, I'm excited for this Shinkansen coffee. I think it's their own branding, like their own beans and stuff. It's their JR Shinkansen coffee.